What's up, y'all? Welcome back to No Table Talk. It's your boy, Otumba. Let's get into it. So today I'm going to talk to us about having a vision, why you should have a vision, why you should live by your vision, and what it does for you. This episode was inspired by a sermon I watched. I'll mention the sermon at the end. This might be one of a couple of episodes that are inspired by sermons or inspired by other materials that I have found beneficial to me or have blessed me one way or the other. So, to kick off, what is a vision? A vision is seeing farther than your eyes can look. Seeing what isn't there yet. Seeing something as you aim to achieve. That's what a vision is. So why should you have a vision? You should have a vision because it makes your life simpler, helps you make decisions, it dictates the actions you take, and it dictates the activities you involve yourself in. I think a good example to help us think about this better would be thinking of a vision statement of an organization. You see, organizations usually have mission statements and vision statements. And a vision statement is a declaration of intent by that company of where they want to get to, of what they're striving towards, of what they want this company to be or have achieved in the future. Maybe in 10, 20 years, maybe indefinitely, you feel me? Maybe it's a goal that they want to continually achieve. You even see some companies update their vision statement, especially when they have a clearer sense of what they want the company to be, or when objectives start to change, or when they get more clarity on what their calling is. You see a lot of them have it publicly displayed because they want everybody in that organization to be of the same mind, to be of the same mindset, to have the same vision, to imbibe the same vision. Think of it in that way. You can see how it applies to the individual, how we could have a declaration of intent of where we're trying to get to, what we're trying to achieve. It could be where you see your career further down the line. It could be the kind of person you see yourself to be further down the line. It could go as far as a believer being how you want to spend eternity further down the line. So you have this vision. It's seeing farther than your eyes can look. Your eyes can look at what is in front of you. Your eyes can look at probably not past tomorrow. Your eyes can look at just the stumbling blocks, the issues in front of you, the challenges in front of you. But you see yourself past all of that. You see yourself out of it. You see yourself having achieved what you see you should achieve. You see yourself being the person that you think you would come out as. You feel me? So that's a vision. And that's what it does for you. It makes your life easier. So in this example of a vision statement, you can see how an organization has it to help them make decisions. It guides the kind of dealings they step into. It guides the kind of relationships they form, be it with other organizations or be it with people they publicly affiliate with. It helps them deal with the decisions they make in-house, especially when it comes to building culture in-house. So them having a vision statement informs them on how to navigate through life as a company. When it comes closer to the individual, the question is raised, how does vision guide us? How does it create a sense of direction for the individual? And in thinking of this, it kind of dawns on one that making decisions or the ability to make a decision isn't hard. If anything, by virtue of free will, we have been created as creatures that have the innate nature to make decisions. We make decisions on a daily basis, per second, per microsecond even. Waking up in the morning, the decision to even open your eyes and get up, or to hit the snooze on your alarm, or to stay in bed for an extra 2 hours or 30 minutes, that's a decision in itself. The decision on what to eat, the words to say, the decision on what to wear. And those are even just mundane decisions. We encounter even more challenging, more impactful decisions as our day goes on. So we make decisions. That's in our nature, to make decisions. You feel me? Every step we take is literally a decision. So the challenge isn't the ability to make decisions. The challenge is really what decisions to take in the midst of alternatives. And no matter the decision we take per time, The truth is we're taking those decisions based on what we see as beneficial. Whether one may see those decisions as the right decisions or the wrong decisions, but to the individual that made the decision, they see it as beneficial to them for whatever reason, by whatever standard. When we talk about vision guiding us, vision is there to determine what is beneficial to us. I use the example of the vision statement. Companies make decisions based on what they see as beneficial, based on the vision that they see their company as, or based on the vision they have for the company. In defining what is even beneficial, you see it as that thing that contributes to the fulfillment of your ultimate desire, which we'll coin as your vision. That thing which contributes to the fulfillment of your ultimate desire above all the other alternatives. So at the end of the day, the vision you have for yourself should dictate what is beneficial. You're making decisions based on what is beneficial towards you attaining your vision. So let's say, for example, you see yourself in the future as somebody who has an impact on children. You want to help underprivileged children in the future. There are certain collaborations that will be presented to you now that you wouldn't see beneficial to you based on where you see yourself going. Those decisions you shy away from, or those alternatives you shy away from, could be beneficial to somebody else who sees himself catering to corporate organizations as a whole. But you see yourself catering to a certain set of people, and the decisions you make or the collaborations you choose to go into could be more beneficial to you than to somebody else. So what you could see as not beneficial to you may not be wrong, but it just may not be beneficial to you. You feel me? So you can see how the vision you have for yourself is guiding you on the decisions and options you choose to go with. Is guiding you on the activities you choose to indulge in. Is making your life simple. Because just following that roadmap is helping you pick the options to take. If anything, things like this highlight the importance of not just having a vision, but making it the forefront of your mind. A lot of people encourage you to write like vision boards or have a vision written down to something that you can reference time and time again. One thing of this scripture, 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 12, it says, all things may be lawful, permissible, but not all things may be expedient, beneficial. You see, a lot of the time we think about this and we're like, okay, yeah, all things may be lawful, all things you have the right to do anything you want to do, but not all things may be practical, not all things may be expedient, not all things may be beneficial. But one starts to ask themselves the question, on what standard am I choosing what may be lawful, but what may not be beneficial? On vision. You feel me? In the Christian sect, like I said, you have the vision of where you want to end up. You have the vision of who you want to be in Christ. And that guides what you see as beneficial to you, and you choose. In other secular sects, you have a vision on your career. You have a vision on where you see yourself. You have a vision on your purpose on earth, your purpose in life, what you're called to do. You feel me? And you say to yourself, I have the choice to do certain things. And honestly, I have the choice to do whatever I want to do. But it's not beneficial to where I'm going, to where I want to end up. You feel me? That is what vision does. Vision helps you choose what is beneficial. Vision helps you say, this may be lawful. We could step into this space. We could venture into this industry. We could affiliate with this person. We could go to this event. We could indulge in this activity. But is it beneficial to where we're going? Us being seen in this space, us being affiliated with this individual, us being affiliated with one thing or the other, is it beneficial towards where we're going? Does it help lead us there, or does it detract us from it? You feel me? That's what vision does. The goal is for one to constantly live their life by what is beneficial. Because to live your life by a vision, and to not just live it by a vision, but to live it with the goal of obtaining that vision, one has to constantly operate by what is beneficial. Constantly. When one does that over time, repeatedly, that's when you now see them as disciplining themselves. Discipline is having self-imposed standards or restrictions motivated by your vision that is greater than all the other alternatives, motivated by a desire that is greater than all the other alternatives. For lack of a better word, I could say motivated by a vision that is greater than all the other temptations. You feel me? So you have it's really not self-policing, really. You have self-imposed standards. You say you want to continually operate by what is beneficial towards your vision. And you have self-imposed standards and restraints that is motivated by that vision. So even if it may not make sense to others, it makes sense to you because you have the vision. Your others may be operating by a different vision, but the vision you're operating on doesn't allow you to do certain things. That's what discipline is. That's what discipline is. And when I was introducing this topic, I talked about how I want to mention how vision changes our situation, changes things concerning us, and changes things within us. Now, this is where the within us comes in. You see, when one disciplines themselves, when one has self-imposed standards, self-imposed restrictions that they choose to abide by based on the vision they have for themselves, it breeds character. It breeds character. The way I see it is like a roadmap. You have this end goal in mind. You see it afar off. It's not apparent yet, but you see it afar off. You work towards it. The truth is, what you see afar off is not the situation you are currently in right now. That's why it's a vision. That's why it's something you're trying to attain to. It's a goal in the future. You feel me? What you see right now, the situation you are in your vision is different from the situation you are in now. The same way the person you are in your vision is different from the person you are now. That is why you're allowing your vision dictate decisions you're making now in order to lead you to that place. And those decisions you're making now, based on what is beneficial to your vision, that allows you to discipline yourself, not just changes your situation towards your vision, but cultivates or curates you to be the person that is in that vision. You feel me? That's what discipline does. It breeds character. It breeds the character of the person in that vision. We see the impact experience has on not just ourselves, but experience has on the people around us. People go through different experiences that they change. Where the experience leads them to, that experience also makes a change in them. So you see that the people they are out of their experience is different from the person they were stepping into their experience. It's the same thing with us. The person we would be at the end of our vision is different from the person we are now. So us having that vision is a roadmap to where we allow that vision trace our steps towards attaining that vision. And from that vision, we can see how those steps are traced back, because we can see not just how our situations were changing based on the decisions we're making, but we can see how we ourselves were changing based on the decisions we're making. And that is how we can even learn from experience, from our experiences. You see people that are able to teach people and guide them on the path and say it with certainty. You feel me? That's because they've been on a similar path and they've seen how different decisions they took cultivated the certain character in them that helped them get to where that vision was, that helped them get to where they are now. So the vision we have doesn't just give us a roadmap that helps us navigate life, make the decisions we're meant to make, choose what is beneficial, choose the routes to take. Some routes may not look bad. I mean, they may be good choices on paper, but they may just not be right choices for you towards your vision. So it navigates us. It keeps us on the path. You feel me? I use the example of a believer. You know where you want to end up. Your vision and having that vision in mind keeps you on the path. So then you're able to determine what is beneficial to you. You're able to determine what is the greater desire above the other alternatives based on that vision. So I want to encourage us to have a vision in mind. Think about it. Where do you want to be? Where do you want to end up? Where do you see yourself? A lot of us even have discovered what we would like our lives to entail, what we want our purpose to be. Actually think about it. Think about what it entails to be that person in the future. Think about who you would be to be that person in the future, and allow that guide how you run the course of your life from here on out. Allow that help you Stay the course, even when it's hard. Allow that to help you get up in the morning, even when you may feel like just chilling a little bit. Allow that to help you put yourself through certain inconveniences because you know that this is what it takes for you to get there. Allow that to help you choose the activities you involve yourselves in. Allow that to help you choose the habits you choose to allow to fester. Allow that to help you know what to cut off now. You feel me? Allow that to help you choose the relationship you enter in. Allow that to help you keep going. Sometimes that's what it takes, to just keep going, to just stay the course, all by vision, all by vision. So let's have that vision in mind. If you need to write it down, you know what, I even encourage you, write it down. Think about it, ponder on it, let it be at the forefront of your mind. Let it be constantly in your thoughts. Let it be constantly in your preview. You feel me? Let it be something you constantly strive towards. That is the standard by which you choose everything that is beneficial to you, that may not be beneficial on paper, but is beneficial towards that vision. It helps you garner discipline. It helps you build the character that you need to attain that vision. You feel me? This episode was inspired by a sermon. The title of the sermon is Understanding the Nature and Discipline of Vision by Dr. Myles Munroe of blessed memory. Watch it. I watched that sermon and it blessed me greatly. And I think you should too. All right, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to an episode of Notable Talk. Hope this blessed you and hope this gingers you to properly navigate life according to your vision and actually have a vision. All right, peace.
Sit back, relax, and chill. Grab a glass of wine or a cup of tea, 'cause you're listening to No Table Talk.